Is your car experiencing electrical issues or strange noises? It might be a bad alternator causing the problem. In today's video, we'll explore the symptoms of a bad alternator, how to recognize them, and what to do next. What is an alternator? Before we dive into the symptoms, let's quickly go over what an alternator does. The alternator is a crucial component of your car's electrical system. It converts mechanical energy into electrical energy, charging the battery and powering all electrical components while the engine is running. Without a properly functioning alternator, your car can experience a range of issues. Dim or flickering lights. One of the most noticeable symptoms of a bad alternator is dim or flickering lights. This can affect your headlights, dashboard lights, and even the interior lights. If you notice that your lights are not as bright as they used to be or flicker intermittently, it could be a sign that your alternator is struggling to provide enough power. A multimeter can help diagnose this issue by checking the voltage output of the alternator. Ideally, it should be between 13.5 to 14.5 volts when the engine is running. Anything below or above this range could indicate a problem. Electrical failures. Another symptom to watch out for is the failure of electrical components. This can include things like power windows, the radio, air conditioning, or dashboard displays. If these systems start to behave erratically or fail altogether, it's often due to insufficient electrical power, which could be caused by a failing alternator. While checking the alternator, it's also a good idea to inspect the fuse box and wiring for any blown fuses or loose connections, as these can also cause electrical issues. Strange noises. Unusual noises coming from the engine bay can also indicate a bad alternator. You might hear a grinding or whining sound, which can be due to a worn-out bearing or a failing voltage regulator. These noises often get louder as you rev the engine. If you hear such noises, it's crucial to have your alternator checked and replaced if necessary, as continued use can lead to more serious damage to your vehicle's electrical system. Battery issues. A failing alternator can also cause battery-related issues. If your car is slow to start or doesn't start at all, it might not be the battery's fault. A bad alternator can fail to charge the battery properly, leading to a drained battery. This is especially noticeable if the car stalls soon after starting or the battery dies quickly. To confirm if the alternator is the issue, you can perform a load test on the battery and alternator. If the battery is new or recently replaced and still has issues, the alternator is likely the culprit. Warning lights on the dashboard. One of the most obvious signs of a bad alternator is the illumination of the battery warning light on the dashboard. This light can come on for various reasons, but a failing alternator is one of the most common causes. It indicates that the alternator is not generating enough voltage to meet the vehicle's needs. A diagnostic scan can help identify the specific issue. It's important to address this warning promptly, as continuing to drive with a bad alternator can lead to complete electrical system failure. Frequent jump starts. If you find yourself needing frequent jump starts, it's a strong indication of a failing alternator. While a dead battery can also be to blame, if the problem persists even after replacing the battery, the alternator is likely the issue. An alternator not only charges the battery but also powers all the electrical systems. Without it, your car relies solely on the battery, which can quickly drain, leaving you stranded. So, there you have it.